One video, one game. And have you ever wondered what it's like to be a chess piece? Because this new Soulslike game might be the greatest game I've ever played. I mean, just take a look at this. This game is pure nightmare fuel, but it's also one of the most interesting Soulslikes I've ever played, and we only get to play it once. So, this is... Oh yes, oh my god, it gets in my veins. Like all great games, we get to name our character, and I decided to call mine Stoner. You know, because he's made of stone. Then I sent him into the big wide world where you learn the basics of the game. The first thing I noticed in this game was how smooth the combat is. Like, what the fuck, look at this. You get these different stances as well, where you get to change into a rook, bishop, knight, and the default pawn. Now, don't worry if you haven't heard of this game. It was made by an indie team with an incredibly inspiring story, so check it out. Anyway, after dying in the tutorial, you wake up in the first part of the game. Fuck! Yeah, this game's pretty difficult. I'm so shit! This game reminded me a lot of Sekiro. You see that little flask next to your character? Well, you charge that up by parrying, and that's something that I'm clearly not good at. Now, either this game's really difficult, or I'm really shit at it. But even when I was annoyed, I was really enjoying it, because one thing that I really loved about this game was when you dodged it, and then you turned into this, like, super chess piece. Yes! This game has some interesting character designs, like this little guy here. Nah. And also this big tall guy who did this. Like, you clearly need some balls of steel for that, mate. Honestly though, I had no idea what this game was about, apart from you play as a pawn trying to go to heaven in an Italian world. And I've been to Italy, so this is pretty cool. My journey to heaven did not falter though, as I made it to the main area of the game, Medelan, by a lighthouse. Medelan is an interesting area, because I got to slap up a pigeon instantly, and then 5 minutes later, I met the boogeyman. What the fuck are you? Oh, what the hell? Do you want to know what I think is the best part about this game? The uncanny weirdness of it. It's so unique, so interesting. It got me sat here thinking, please sir, give me more of this. Because I could tell it was a passion project. It's so interesting. I love it. The music, the fucking feathers you pick up, which to level up your character. Like, look at the way it levels up. It's so cool. I can't believe that this was made by a small team. Like, that is the best credit I could give this game. Now, let me just show you what happened when I got to the next area, because this is genuinely the scariest thing that I've ever seen in a game. And I'm not even lying. This scared me. I came across this big feather at the end of a corridor, and I was thinking, this looks a bit too good to be true. And then I picked it up. Now, let me just cut the music. Now, what happened next is the most uncomfortable I think I've ever felt in a video game. And I don't know whether to applaud the developers or say fuck you, because I hated this. What the fuck? Oh! What the hell? Oh my god, what the fuck? That's my feather. Hold on. I'm just gonna hit him. Yeah, fuck you. Wait, where did he go? Where's he gone? What the fuck? Oh! I'm gone. I'm gone. I swear to God, I hid inside this building and I was thinking, surely he's gonna disappear, right? Well, you'll see. Why are you there? Why? Coming back to me. My heart is hung up on what used to be. I think the message of this game should be, when you lean into weirdness in life, you often find beauty. And I think here it just so happened to be carved into stone. That being said, I don't think the game was completely perfect. There was a couple performance bugs and also a lack of fast travel. Oh no, never mind. They just added fast travel. Holy shit. Now this game definitely won't be for everyone. As someone who's played games for like my whole life, I'm not massively into Soulslike. However, this one is pretty good. I don't want to spoil all this game though, but the game is roughly 6 to 10 hours depending on how good you are at it. And if you're like me, it's definitely leaning on the 10 hours length. Now don't go anywhere just yet, because I do have one epic final fight to give you before I end this video. But there's a few things I just want to say, but... What? What do you mean I've not reached heaven yet? Fucking too lazy for this shit. It was not a simple journey, one of trial, one of error, but all motivation. Now after taking out this last eye, I was left with the final boss of this video. Now to everyone who's supported me so far, thank you. And to the devs who had to restart this game from scratch, give yourselves a pat on the back. Now I'll give you a final fight before I end the video. Be aware though, this could be a spoiler. As someone who wanted to be an author before somehow becoming a content creator, I thought it'd be quite fitting to use Don Quixote as the final fight of the video. Now I don't have long left until this game never returns to the channel, so I just want to say I've got a few things planned for the future that I think you all might like. And I do hope the developers see this one day. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Anyway, as for reaching heaven though, we got there eventually.